Welcome to our English lesson, Writing a Survey Report. In Paper 3, students may have to extract information from the data file to write a survey report. 咁喺卷3咧，題目咧係可以包括去撰寫一份調查報告㗎。咁考生咧係需要喺嗰啲所謂 data file 所提供嘅資料裏邊咧進行分析，然後再編寫嘅。Analyzing a chart. Language features. Number 1. Using adjectives and adverbs to describe trends. Using adjectives before nouns. For example, there was a dramatic fall in profits last year. Using adjectives after static verbs like be, become, seem, appear, look, etc. For example, the similarities between High C and Vita are striking. Using adverbs after verbs. For example, sales fell sharply after summer. Using adverbs before an adjective or adverb. For example, the effects of offering discounts became quickly apparent. 好啦，以下落嚟咧，我哋就去睇下點樣用一啲形容詞啊、副詞咧去表達呢啲咁樣嘅圖表。咁呢度有啲例子啦，例如去年嘅利潤大幅下降 ，dramatic fall。咁第二個 example 咧就係話高斯同埋維他之間嘅相似性咧係非常驚人嘅。咁另一個 example 咧就係話過咗暑假之後咧嘅營業額咧大幅下跌 ，fell sharply。咁最後嘅例子咧喺度寫到咧就係提供折扣嘅影響咧就變得好快咁顯現出嚟啦。Quickly apparent. Number 2, using verbs to describe trends. Decide if the following verbs indicate an upward or downward trend. 好啦，我哋請大家睇下以下呢啲咁嘅動詞有啲咩嘢意思？邊一啲代表升，而邊一啲代表跌呢？我哋用井號代表升啦，用個錢嘅符號代表跌，大家一齊試下做啊！Number 3, interpreting a chart. Use the following expressions to describe the performance of high C drains between 1991 and 2001. 好啦，我哋睇下點樣去解讀一啲圖表。咁可以用以下呢啲用語咧，套用喺啲升跌嘅情況嘅。例如 fluctuate mildly 輕微波動 ，rose steadily 穩中有升 ，a sharp increase 急劇增加 ，dropped slightly 小幅回落 ，reach a peak 達至高峰 ，a sudden and dramatic fall 突然大幅下降。Can you use these expressions to describe the fluctuations 1 to 6 in the years? 好啦，同學，我哋睇下以下呢個圖表。咁試下用呢啲咁樣嘅形容詞去形容下由1至6段嘅波幅。 好啦，我哋睇下答案同你哋做嘅係咪一樣？第一個階段由1991年去到1993年 rose steadily。第二個階段係由1993年中去到1994年 drop slightly。好啦，第三個階段呢，就係由1994年去到1998年 fluctuate mildly。好啦，第四個階段就係由1998年去到2000年 a sharp increase。去到第五 reached a peak。好啦，去到第六段係由2000年去到2001年 a sudden and dramatic fall。Findings present the important figures, percentage and trend. Do not include all the data collected in your reports. For example, it is found that there is a sharp increase in students' expenditure on soft drinks. However, the expenditure on hot drinks dropped drastically. 調查結果，咁喺我哋嘅報告裏邊呢，我哋要將一啲重要嘅 figures 咧，啲資訊啦、percentage 啦，同埋個 trend 趨勢咧，放入去我哋嘅報告裏邊。咁同學一定要留意咧，我哋絕對唔可以攞翻佢俾你嘅 data 呢啲咁嘅數據咧，放翻入去我哋嘅報告裏邊嘅喎。咁以下嘅例子咧，大家可以參考下。以下咧有兩個 example 咧，咁可以俾同學參考下，睇下佢哋係會點樣運用呢啲數據咧去編寫一啲簡單嘅report。咁我哋先睇下第一個 example 啊。How do you learn English independently？ 咁佢呢度咧有4個項目。第一 e-resources，for example MSN、web page、web city，etc. Number 2 printed materials，for example newspaper and magazine. Number 3 library. Number 4 from foreigners。 咁我哋睇到咧，喺呢個 survey 裏邊咧，佢哋訪問咗有12個人啦。咁有9個咧就會選擇第一項，1個咧就選擇第2項，咁2個咧就選擇第3項，而第4項咧就係冇人選擇嘅。咁好啦，我哋睇下佢點樣寫。9 out of 12 respondents said that they learned English through e-resources. 2 respondents replied that they learned English using library resources. 1 respondent stated that he learned English through printed materials. No one learned English through communicating with foreigners. It was found that almost all the respondents preferred to learn English using e-resources. There is no doubt that e-learning will supersede traditional learning methods. Moreover, it is clear that students were not keen on communicating with foreigners. 好啦，喺我哋呢篇好短嘅報告裏邊咧，大家可以睇到佢第一段咧就將個調查報告嘅嘢咧就好簡短咁樣寫咗出嚟。咁我哋都 highlight 咗一啲重要嘅字眼啦，例如 out of 12啦。咁佢呢度已經寫咗，我哋只係做咗12個訪問，咁有9個就prefer 用呢個 e-resources 啦。咁跟住就2個係會用 library 嘅 resources 啦，咁1個咧就會用一啲 printed materials。咁冇人係會跟 foreigner 去接觸去嚟到學英文嘅。咁而下邊嗰個咧都係總括我哋嘅 findings 咧，有一個好簡單嘅結論啦。咁呢度咧有啲字我哋都間咗響樹俾大家參考。其實你將來寫 report 嘅時候咧都可以用得着。咁希望同學可以記下。Example 2 How often do you search for learning materials on the internet? Number 1, daily. Number 2, weekly. Number 3, monthly. Number 4, once or twice a year. 好啦，我哋又睇下第二個例子。根據呢啲data 咧，佢會點樣寫？Half of the respondents reported that they search for learning materials on the internet every day. 1/3 respondents said that they search for learning materials on the internet weekly. 5 out of 36 respondents did the web search monthly. Only one respondent claimed that he or she searched for learning materials on the internet once or twice a year. It was found that searching for learning materials on the internet has become a habit of the respondents. It is likely that the internet will become a global data bank. 好啦，我哋嚟睇下佢點樣寫呢份報告。嗱，第一段咧，最主要咧，佢都係表達有關數據顯示出嚟嘅結果嘅。咁除咗用數字去表達嘅意思之外咧，佢都用咗其他形容詞嚟表達受訪者嘅數目嘅喎。咁我哋喺呢度咧就underline 咗一啲字啦。咁希望大家都可以留意，例如 half of the respondents。1/3 respondents, 5 out of 36 respondents。咁最簡單啦 ，only one respondent。咁除咗呢一樣嘢之外咧，下邊佢做一個總結嘅時候咧，都用咗一啲字句咧，咁大家都可以記起佢喎。例如 ，it was found that, it is likely that。Note that the active voice is normally used. For example, sales of Giftland toys in Japan increased rapidly between 2000 and 2003. We will not use were increased. 咁喺呢啲報告裏邊咧，我哋都會用 active voice 係比較主動嘅形式去寫嘅，咁就唔會用被動嘅形式嚟寫啦。咁希望大家留意。You can use the present perfect tense if the trend continues up to the present. For example, sales in Hong Kong have steadily increased in the past 5 years. Another example, there has been a sharp decline in sales in Hong Kong since 2007. 咁喺呢度咧，我哋睇翻，如果有一啲事件或者趨勢咧，由過去直至到現在咧都進行緊嘅時候咧，我哋就可以用 present perfect tense 啦。咁以下呢啲例子咧，大家都可以參考翻啦。You will find the following expressions useful when you have to describe data in trend graphs. 咁以下一啲生字咧，大家都可以用嚟形容一啲趨勢啊，或者圖表入邊一啲資料咁樣嘅。Slight 輕微 ，small 小 ，gradual 漸進 ，steady 穩定。Significant 好明顯、顯著 ，dramatic 戲劇性嘅 ，sharp 犀利 ，rapid 快速 ，steep 急劇 ，sudden 突然啦 ，rise 上升 ，increase 增加 ，decrease 減少啦。Decline 下跌啦 ，fall 同埋 drop 都有下跌嘅意思。These verbs and adverbs can be used to describe upward and downward movement。咁以下呢啲形容詞、動詞或者係副詞咧，都係我哋形容一啲圖表向上或者向下嘅移動同埋趨勢嘅。咁動詞我哋有 rose。Increased, decreased, declined, fell, dropped。而副詞呢，我哋亦都有 slightly 輕微啦 ，gradually 逐步 ，steadily 穩步 ，significantly 顯著 ，dramatically 大幅 ，sharply 急劇 ，rapidly 迅速。咁加咗呢啲副詞落去呢，會令到你嘅文章呢更加豐富咯。咁希望大家留意翻呢啲生字啊，或者有時間可以記下佢啊。Try to practice describing the trend of China's paper exports to Japan as accurately as possible。咁同學，我哋睇翻以下呢個圖表啊，咁就係關於中國輸出去日本嘅紙張趨勢，咁就係由1997年咧去到2007年嘅。咁側邊咧就係輸出嘅銷售額啦，咁就係人民幣以百萬計嘅。好啦，我哋睇下呢個 report 應該點樣寫。In 1997, the export figures stood at RMB 40 million. There was a sharp increase between 1997 and 1999, when figures reached RMB 80 million. This was followed by a sharp decrease between 1999 and 2000, when China paper exports to Japan dropped to RMB 40 million. The export figure rose slightly between 2000 and 2001, when exports hit the RMB 50 million mark, but it fell again to RMB 40 million in 2002. Between 2002 and 2005, there was a dramatic rise, and exports of paper to Japan reached a peak of RMB 130 million in 2005, before falling again to under RMB 100 million in 2007。咁喺呢個 report 裏邊呢，佢就用到用唔同嘅形容詞去形容每一段嘅時期啦。咁喺呢度呢，我哋 highlight 咗一啲keywords 啦。咁希望大家可以留意，例如 sharp increase、sharp decrease、rose slightly、it fell again、a dramatic rise、reach a peak、falling again。咁希望同學咧都可以記一下呢啲字啦，咁同埋佢嘅應用嘅方法。Now do the exercise to test yourself. Bye.